Hey guys, I hope you can hear me, can you? This is gonna be a lot chiller, so if you're here usually from like trivia and whatever, tonight is not gonna be as exciting, because obviously I'm gonna be watching too. But I want to tell you from the very beginning, if you're here thinking that you are going to see Eurovision on the stream, this is not going to happen. This is mostly just for people that are alone and they're gonna watch it on TV, just like me. So if you are alone and you don't like to be alone when you're watching it, this is a good way to just like chat with other people and see what other people think about the acts. It's gonna be quite interesting. It is 4 a.m. so right now I'm just trying to bring myself back up to like some energy because I've been sleeping, and this is gonna be at least 2 hours, I feel. So it's very different right now. Like, I've never watched Eurovision at this hour before. Cute Putin. I live in Japan, so that's why it is so far. I will be mentioning this quite a few times during the stream, so you guys, to be sure, like, please go and find a way to watch Eurovision. It's literally just talking and just like hanging out pretty much. I will actually show you what we are actually going to do. Obviously, I'm guessing everyone knows this is the first semifinal. These are the countries that are going to be competing in this semifinal, just in case you didn't know: Lithuania, Slovenia, Russia, Sweden, Australia, North Macedonia, Ireland, Cyprus, Norway, Croatia, Belgium, Israel, Romania, Azerbaijan, Ukraine, and Malta. I think it's a terrible semifinal just because right now I like at least 13 of the songs, so it's gonna be tough. Also, I've heard some stuff that happened during the jury show, and I'm super nervous for specific countries. I'm not gonna say which ones, but I'm wearing the traditional clothes of the country. Let's see. Thanks, Adli. I do like my outfit too. I'm just in here for Roxanne. I will cheer for her no matter what. I am so nervous for her. I feel like I'm even more nervous than she is. Also, while we will be watching, I will be giving you guys the option for each country while we're watching for you to vote. So I'm gonna add you a poll and you'll be able to vote. I'm also curious why... Okay, you can see your chat. Okay. I was curious why the chat isn't working on this one. It does. But we still have like 25-ish minutes until the semifinal starts. My heart is beating so fast. You have no idea. It's like I had 5 coffees. I had none because I don't even drink coffee. But oh my god, how nervous I am. I cannot explain it to you. The Yuri is asking me what's my favorite Eurovision song. All time, my favorite Eurovision song is Milim. It's 2010 Israel. The live performance, iffy, but the song I really like. Do you think Israel will qualify? I have a few countries that are on the border, so Israel is one of those. I feel that she has something to convince. I'm not sure how much the song will help her. I'm very curious. I want to see how it is live. Obviously, I did not watch any of these. I'm not part of the media thing that they did the press thing in the previous days. So they already know how the performances work. For me, it's gonna be just as new as it is for you guys. It's, yeah, quite a thing. Neofaust says, I am alone, but I love Alone Watch Eurovision Song Contest. I do too, but I always feel like, it's also how I started the channel, I feel that I need people to like watch it with me. So I don't need them to be like very interactive or whatever. And please do not eat like popcorn and chips and like do bagged stuff while I'm watching Eurovision. I'm super focused on it. I do not like that. So I am very focused usually on the performances and everything, but I do like to have people around. But semifinals usually I'm watching alone, and here is gonna be even harder because I cannot convince anyone to come to my place at 4 a.m. on a weekday. Tomorrow there's work. Like, it's way too complicated for everyone to do that. Hi, Fitra. And Domi. Oh, Myrtle, I saw in your comments, Myrtle, you said that you can watch it without VPN. Are you watching it on Peacock? I heard that Peacock is the one showing it this year. It was so strange for me when I went to LA and I saw that you guys cannot see Eurovision on YouTube. That was like a huge surprise for me. No wonder it's not popular there. Like, YouTube is free and you're missing out. Bob Ross. What? There is Bob Ross, you have it on the British TV? Or am I missing something? Joe is asking me if it's just me tonight. Yes, I just said that before I actually saw your question. Yes, I will not convince anyone in a weekday to be here at 4 a.m. Like, there is no way they would do that. Metroid, yes, Peacock is the one streaming. At least that's what they said. I don't think they would go back on it. Adrian says the YouTube stream is now blocked in UK. Oh, let me check mine. I hope I'm not getting blocked in Japan. I have everything open. I've been here waiting in line for a long time. Okay, in Japan it's still working. I hope I won't get any surprises like that, but I do have a VPN. I just don't know what's gonna happen with the stream if I'm turning the VPN on while I'm live streaming. Maybe it will get interrupted. I'll come back. So yeah, for Adriana, I recommend you the same thing. Try to find a VPN. You still have like 20 minutes. There are some free ones too. Livius asked me, are you allowed to live stream the show tonight? I am going to repeat that. I forgot again. You will not be watching Eurovision with me here on this stream. On this stream, I'm just gonna watch it like as you guys. And I'm gonna be talking about what we see, and we're like talking in the chat. It is not supposed to be a live reaction with the show being on live stream. I don't think any channel is allowed to do that. I mean, obviously. I think. I mean, if someone really managed to do that, congrats to them, but that's not, I don't think that's how it works. I don't think anyone can show it. Have you seen any rehearsals? Kuba, I did not see rehearsals. I mean, I've seen like the clips of the rehearsals, and then I did follow ESC United quite a lot, but not only during the rehearsals, not when they had the jury things and all that, because it was way too early in the morning. I was sleeping at that time. I just woke up to the news. Kihak says, I think I have a link to where you can watch the stream with no commentary from anywhere, but if I post the link, it will get blocked by YouTube. Yeah, maybe, I mean, I don't know how that works, but I really think VPN is the easiest way to do it. And there are some free ones out there. Also, if you guys are from like different countries, are you watching it on TV? Like, will you have like your own commentators? I'm curious how it works in different countries. I've only watched it up until now in Romania and in Germany, and I know who's commenting and like what's the vibe of it. Plus I know the UK vibe also because it's very popular. Jay says that YouTube is blocking it in Australia too. Wow, I did not expect that either. Why? I mean, you are part of Eurovision. That's absolutely weird. Hey Mekon, do you speak Romanian? Your name does not sound Romanian at all. Yes, Dana, here is more important than TVR. No, you have to watch it. You have to watch it on your TVs. Thank you guys for watching. This is actually what the purpose of this is. I'm pretty sure that during the stream a lot of people will join in and they will think that this is supposed to be like you watching. This is not going to happen. Like, literally, it's just a chill night. I'm not even sure how much I'm gonna talk. But yeah, it's just gonna be the vibe of like just being together and like watching stuff. Hi, Aman. Amazing Race says, oh, Amazing Race, the Amazing Race. I haven't watched that now in a few months. It's song copyrights from record labels that causes the blocking. Really? I thought EBU is the one blocking it. Thank you, Mekon. I would have never guessed you're Romanian. You're welcome, Domi. This is actually, it's relatively selfish what I'm doing right now because I'm literally alone and I did not want to watch alone. So I went out of my way to just make it in such a way just to convince some people to watch it with me. Like this was pretty much the purpose of this video. Zakrusta, here right now is 3:42 a.m. So we are 2 hours away. Does that mean that you are somewhere like from Indonesia? I never actually asked you where you're from. Come on, Adrian, I think that Graham Norton, he can be funny. Sometimes he might step over, but I think in general he is pretty funny. Hi, Mangelo. Amani is asking me what's my top 3 from tonight's semifinal. I don't know yet because I haven't listened. I haven't watched. I don't know. I need to watch them. I don't have that media access or whatever it was called where like some people are watching it from home. Also, I did not want to spoil it for myself. So I've tried so hard to avoid all the odds and all those things because I just want to be surprised. I just want to be like enjoying whatever is happening. Although it's kind of hard to miss all the commentaries on different like Eurovision groups. Apparently there is a thing with Malta or not Malta. So that's not very close to what I would like to win, but I'll take it. It's not a bad song. Frozdeep says it's 1:42 if you're in Jakarta. Okay, so it has to be 1 hour after that. This Akrusta, tell me where he's from? Oh, Malaysia. Wow, okay. I did not guess that. I don't know why your name to me sounded kind of like something from like Poland or Czech Republic. I don't know why. I'm sure that's not a word or a name from there. But that's how I was imagining when I was seeing you in the trivia night. Well, in Australia you guys are even further away. So I will just try to like focus on like I'm not gonna fall asleep for sure. Like right now I'm so super excited. It's very weird to be like talking so much at 4 a.m. Hello Soleil, the Chilean youth VTuber. What's a VTuber? Is that a thing that I'm missing? I'm sorry guys, I'm also old. Like I'm missing a lot of things. Adwanta says, do you think we'll be adding some extra tonight to the redemption competition? Based on the fact that when we started doing the redemption thing, pretty much all the acts from semifinals from 2018 and 2019 got in, I'm pretty sure that 2021 is gonna do the same. People are very biased towards newer songs. They kind of lose interest in the older ones. Joe Maguire says, as a rule, I don't listen or watch the songs before the contest, so I have no idea how this year will go. Usually I do something similar. Usually I do not listen to them until all of them have been picked. Then I do listen to all of them with like whatever official video they're posting on the YouTube channel. And I'm making like my first idea of what I like, and then again until I watch the live show I have no idea. I'm trying not to get influenced by the odds. I really think that the odds are influencing people because you're making people listen to some songs more than others. Like you will never go to listen to whatever is the third last song in the list, but you'll always go to listen to see what are the first 3. I don't like that. I think that's unfair. Mekon, where am I originally from? Like, except Romania? Like, you want the city? I'm from Cluj. Fredo says, I'm in Mexico and don't want to watch alone, that's why I'm here. I hope that you will be able to watch it somewhere. I will repeat because I see that now, oh my god, we almost have 100 viewers. I don't think I've ever had that many people in my live stream before. It's already a big number. By the way, thank you for the 8,000 subscribers. That was also super cool today. I am working on a special video, but it's taking 2 days to make. And it involves this. If anyone can guess what this is, you're gonna know what I'm gonna do. But very probably you don't know what this is. I was saying, wait, I forgot what the question was. Oh, Fredo. So, I am not gonna show you guys the Eurovision here on the stream. You're not gonna be listening or watching it here. This is just gonna be me like watching it and talking to you in the chat. I feel like I'm gonna repeat this so many times tonight. So please find a way to watch it and then join us, just for like chats. Sorin, welcome. Oh my god, there's so many Romanians here. I never really see Romanians like in the comments, like when I post videos or stuff. And I always have the feeling that there are not so many Romanians watching, but now seeing this chat with a lot of Romanians in, I'm like, I like that. Even at some point I was changing the titles of my videos just to like attract some more Romanians in. Blinksy, I'm glad that you're here to watch it with us. Lenny, I'm not gonna comment on that, but thank you. I think that's a Dimitris. Is that Dimitris? What's your favorite from this semifinal? Well, should I spoil it? I mean, I'm not sure. If you guys are already watching my channel, probably you know my favorite. My favorite this year overall is Tix with Fallen Angel. Like, that's the song that I've listened to the most. I know it's cheesy, I understand everything that people do not like about the song, but like, I'm obsessed with it. So, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. Like, I really love the song. So, going into the semifinal, I feel that I like him the most, but I did hear that some countries have like some very cool stagings and it might be affecting my opinion after you get visuals. I don't know. I'm very curious to see. Lenny says Ukraine shirts. Oh, actually this is a Romanian shirt if you're talking about this, but I'm guessing they're very similar. I have a feeling that something similar they have in Hungary or like Poland. Joe Maguire says, I'm on VPN connected to Belgium and the Eurovision YouTube channel livestream isn't blocked. So if you guys have problems with watching this, not this, the actual Eurovision, apparently if you put your VPN on Belgium, it works. Soleil says, I put my hopes on Kino last Eurovision and they got 291 points from public. I remember watching them on my TV and being completely ecstatic. Now I'm supporting Tix because the song won my heart completely. I feel the same. I did not feel as strong for Kano, I have to say, in 2019. They were some of my favorites, but they were not my number one. But I was so happy, like I liked their reaction when they figured out they were number one with the televote. Dana, what is the plan for Saturday then? On Saturday is gonna be a complicated day for me. I feel like I'm gonna be sleeping the entire day to do that. We will start with trivia night at midnight my time, then do the trivia night, which is usually around 2 hours or so. That will make it 2 AM for me. Then I'm gonna take a break for like 2 hours or so. Well, actually less, because I need to start a bit earlier. And yeah, that's how it's going to happen. It's gonna be a very long night for me. Again, for new people that are in, we are not gonna be watching the stuff here. We're just gonna be talking about it here. Mike and I really wish to have people over. I have talked with Mike and Lauren and Vinny. They said that they might be coming over, but I don't really expect that. First of all, because Mike had his like shoulder surgery, and because, you know, Lauren is pregnant. I don't think they're gonna do that at 4 AM. Blinksy is saying, I'm from Norway and I'm very curious if he will qualify. I don't know why, I am not as scared that Tix will not qualify. I think I will be extremely heartbroken. Like, if he does not qualify, I will feel so sad for him. But in my feeling. I don't know, like I like the song so much that I'm not that scared that people will not like him. The only thing that I could see that could go wrong is people not really understanding the act and thinking is goofy rather than like emotional and with a story. I think that would be like a downfall for him. Trabzan, why did I stop sharing American reactions? There are like some personal issues and I thought it would not be very... what do you call it? It would not be appropriate to upload for at least a few days. It will change again, I'll come back to normal. Jay saying any VPN recommendations? Well, I'm using an actual VPN, but for the free ones, I think there is one. Well, I forgot the name of it though. Wait, maybe I do have it here. Hola. So, H-O-L-A. I'm pretty sure it's Hola, but spelled with an H. That one is free. I think you get a time limit on it though. I'm not sure. You can try it. We have 8 minutes left. Oh my god, I almost feel like it's New Year's Eve. Like I need fireworks. Adley is saying use Opera, it has its own VPN. I did not know that. Jam Slam says Israel, Sweden and Australia out. I'm not sure about Sweden though. I've seen last Saturday, I think, with who was in the chat? We had a chat last Saturday, if you guys can remind me if you were there. Someone was arguing that he's 100% sure that Sweden will not qualify, and I feel like Sweden has to do something extremely wrong for people not to vote for them, especially the juries. Myrtle, do not lose your job. Jay says, I'm really hoping Australia will make it. As I said, I think I like around 13 songs in this semifinal. Some of them have better vocals, some of them are better songs, and some of them I feel they're gonna be better stagings. I don't know, like, I honestly, that's why I'm so excited about this Eurovision, because I have zero clue. Like, even the people that are saying that specific countries are favorites, I'm not sure if they're favorites by as far as people actually think. I have like my app where you're voting, whatever it's called, like my scoreboard or something. And I see some of them being like a lot higher up than the rest. I really don't think the difference is gonna be that big this year. Slimehouse, my opinion of the Russian song, one of the best, one of the most creative. I love it. I've seen the snippet of the rehearsal and she's gonna come in that huge dress. I cannot wait to see that. I want to see her eyes because she's like so expressive. Jamslam said Roxanne had a panic attack. Was this today or the one where she had issues yesterday? I know that yesterday she cried after after she had problem with her in-ear. But I mean, guys, if you're following the channel, you do know that I've said this quite a few times. I was like, I am scared that Roxanne is gonna get super nervous. She seems like a very introvert person. I don't think she's the style of person that could like just get adventurous like this, like just suddenly not to hear your music or stuff like that, and she would just overcompensate. I think she would get scared when something like that happens. She gives me the vibes of Blanche, pretty much. Like I feel like they're in the same category. Hablamos de Tecnología is asking what happened with Malta will perform. Was it supposed Malta not to perform? I haven't heard anything like that, so I'm pretty sure Malta will perform. They're just last. Demir is asking, do you know Hadis will represent Belgium next year? Is that a decided thing already? I did not know that. It would be cool. Mekon says, yeah, but in the end Blanche was great. The song was great. I still, like, you can see Blanche being as scared as you could possibly be. She did not look comfortable on stage at all. Yunan says, please Roxanne to qualify. I almost read quality. I do want Roxanne to qualify, I'm not gonna lie. I'm always supporting my country. And in this case, I actually do like the song. It did drop a little bit in my top, I will say, compared to where it was after I've seen some of the rehearsal snippets. But I'm still like super hopeful. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be so hard. I seen a comment from Erin. I'm not watching the show with you, but I wish you all happy Eurovision week. Thank you, Erin. Also, this part, like the part where I'm gonna be talking about it probably, I'm gonna make it into an actual video also afterwards, so you can watch it, and in that case I will add the screen for you to see what I'm referring to. But since you are here, you're gonna know how I feel about it. Oh my god, we are down to last 3 minutes. It is insane. It's been 2 years, and oh my god, if my thing does not work, I'm gonna get mad. Like, super mad. Also, I should prepare my headphones. Oh. Demir is asking if Roxanne has backing vocal. I don't think she does. I really think she's on her own. Does she? I don't remember her having backing vocals. I think it's literally just her. Which, they went big. Definitely Romania went big. They tried to do the choreography with a very complicated song to sing. And even if they're not high notes or stuff, people are usually understanding by complicated song high notes. No, but I feel like this song will take your breath away, plus she has to do the choreography, which I haven't seen yet. I'm guessing is something like in the music video, which I really don't think is gonna be an easy thing for her to do. And since she's alone, also with no backing vocalist, you're gonna hear every single movement. Okay, Angelo, no problem if you're gonna mute me. Don't worry, I'm also not gonna be talking the whole time during the show. I'm just talking now. After that, we're gonna get in a chill mode. Last minute, someone said. For me, it says 2 minutes. Okay, let me set up my... You know that if I'm gonna turn on the Eurovision thing, my stream is gonna get blocked. So that's why, guys, you're not gonna be hearing anything here. But I hope you're gonna pretty much watch it at the same time. I don't think the difference is gonna be that big, time-wise. Okay, am I connected or I'm not connected? You decide. Okay. Please let me know if I'm yelling, also because I cannot hear myself really all that well when I have the headphones on. So I will tell you, this is how this is gonna work with the whole graphic thing. I totally did this way too big. One moment. Okay, and I'm gonna be also scoring them while I'm watching them live. And in the end, I'm gonna pick which ones I think they will qualify or which ones I want to qualify. I haven't decided yet. This is gonna be quite interesting. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I've been waiting for this for so long. I'm soon gonna start crying and nothing happened yet. Do you guys know if they refilmed all these things or they just recycled what they had last year? Oh, they have the tiny houses. Is that gonna be the theme? the level of nervousness that I have right now. Joe Maguire, no, I will not be playing the music in the stream. You literally just have to watch somewhere else. Me is just around. And you people can like chat with each other. I'm sorry if I keep looking there, you're now on another screen and I'm gonna be watching here. Slimehouse, you can watch Eurovision on YouTube, or if you go on their official website, Eurovision.tv, they give you different links. Or on TV. Oh, thank you, Joe. No, I'm not gonna be playing that. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, let's go full screen. Ooh. I like the attitude. I did not know he was gonna perform. Oh, that's so cool. How are they doing that? Team X on YouTube or go on Eurovision.tv. I didn't know this song. Is this new? Did he just release it for Eurovision? That's us, guys. Well, not audience, but we're super fans. Hello, Nikki. Oh, look at those lights on the top. I like that. Guys, I repeat for everyone that joined later, I am not gonna show you the stuff here. I'm just talking about what's happening here. I feel like I need a chill pill. I'm so excited. I love her. On top of the world, just you and me. I like that the audience still looks like there are people there. I thought it's gonna look a little bit more scarce. While you're telling the rules, which I'm guessing you guys know, um, people are really happy to hear French. I will tell you that you guys can vote on the stream too while we are actually listening to the songs. I'm gonna start a poll and you can vote with yes or no. I'm gonna be asking you if you think the act will qualify or not. Well, I cannot vote, but... Come on. North Macedonia flag right there. I like that. One of the songs I really like, but I'm scared for. So contest begin. Yes, let it begin. We go straight in. Ooh. So, as I said, I will start a poll for you. So you guys can vote with yes or no for Lithuania in this case. Meanwhile, I will tell you that for the song, I'll give it a 2 from 1 to 5. I don't like the song as much, but I might be liking the live performance and the staging. We go into the choreography. Let's discotheque. I'm not sure if this is the excitement of the first song, but I feel like I'm gonna switch this from a 2 to a 3 actually. People are so happy and it makes me happy. Dance alone. The one thing with the staging is that it was kind of predictable. I don't feel that into it, but I like the colors. Dance alone, dance alone, dance alone. Okay, let's go with a 3. This is such a fan favorite, there's no way this doesn't qualify. I agree with Jam Slam, they should have put more people closer to the stage. Okay. I really think this has its own audience. It has to. It's eclectic, weird. So, it was pretty much a choreography thing. I will give them an absolute average, apparently. This is how much I liked it. It's. I'm not sure if I like the song as much or if I'm just excited because Eurovision started. You guys for this one pretty much said yes. You can all vote, guys. You just have to use exclamation mark vote and say yes or no. And this is how you vote if you think the act will qualify or not. And next, if I know correctly, we're going to Slovenia. I am very curious what Slovenia is gonna do. I think that her voice, she's gonna kill it vocally. She's gonna kill it vocally. The voice does not sound as full as it did in the national final. It's losing me a little bit though. All I do all the time, I'm just waiting for the finale. Okay, I like this part. Right now, I really don't like the staging. The song is losing me. I'm so happy for her, and I hope the juries are gonna vote for her, but the song does not help her at all. It's just her, it's the voice. You guys voted with no for this act. By the way, if you guys did not hear, when you're voting, you can do exclamation mark, vote, space, and yes or no if you think it will qualify or not qualify. That's what you're voting on. Now we're gonna switch to the next one. And for this, it's Russia. I have high expectations from Russia. Come on. You can do it. Oh my god, I love this staging. Oh my god, it's so cute. Come on. Okay, I absolutely love the song. She's a good actress. I have no idea what she's saying, but I love it. Come on, the vocals now. Absolutely loving this. It's like literally hard not to sing along. Don't enough. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I love that. So cool. Yeah. Okay, not to spoil anything, but up until now, they're my favorite. You guys have voted up until now with yes. Oh, my heart is beating. I love these. The next country we're gonna go for is Sweden. Maybe I should leave you the poll open a little bit longer. I've noticed some of you are voting later. Probably there is a small delay in between. This new poll is for Sweden now. Oh my gosh. I feel a level of satisfaction that I cannot explain. It's orgasmic. I have the feeling I've watched this like 1,000 times. Some stuff are happening with the voice. A million voices falling out in the rain. No way alone. A million choices. A million voices, voices. A million voices, voices. I hope they're gonna do something a bit more different than National Final at some point. You can only vote once. I'm not a very big fan of the staging either. Just like before, this is all about him. Can you hear them? Oh, I'm gonna have to go lower. I'm sure there are some nerves, because the voice does not sound like before. Like, further it went, I wanted to move the performance to a 2. I'm still gonna wait for you guys. I know that some of you are watching a little bit later than me. It's just very... It was a bit strange. I feel like the voice was not the way it was before. The next one is Australia. So it's gonna be the first one that is not live on stage, but a live performance. You guys are pretty much saying no for Sweden. I would be surprised if Sweden does not qualify. I would really be surprised. So now we are starting a new poll for Australia. This is for Australia. Okay. I will tell you ahead of time, I love this song. Everything else, I'm not sure yet. It is better than I was expecting. I will tell you that. I like the staging. I feel like this is going way better than I thought it will. Okay, let's... I'll go with the 3. Yeah. Take off your cloaks. The chorus is totally catchy. Jam Slam, this is not 3D, it's Technicolor. Now is the moment. Not bad. If we stand together, we can do whatever. Technicolor. Okay, I really don't think it was as bad as I was expecting, but I think it will take a lot of convincing for people to vote for this, because it's so out of the ordinary. Like, it's going to be iffy with people. Said it was much better than I thought. I was expecting it to be a total flop. Oh, that's so cute. You're voting for North Macedonia now. Come on, Vasil. You can do it. Convince the people. That's a cool effect. If he doesn't move. Oh, that's cute. Okay, no. Not knowing is what makes... This is not boring, people. My words are down, my heart is doing. This is the bulletproof moment. This is absolutely the bulletproof moment. Come on. Come on, Basil, with a note. Good job. Come on. You guys can call it boring. I love this so much. It doesn't beat Russia, but I love it so much. You guys overwhelmingly are saying this is not gonna qualify. He's getting so much hate. I feel bad for him. While we're watching Nikki, I will set for the next country, which is gonna be Ireland. I'm sorry guys if I'm not talking a lot, but like, I'm really trying to focus on this. Oh, I love him! And her. Yes. I like her message a lot. She gets extra points from me. Dana, you have commercials in Romania? You're not gonna see Nikki tutorials for real? I feel I can do this choreography. Is this a TikTok thing? Oh, this is a cool surprise. My god, Conchita's eyes are like piercing. Yeah, Mangelo, I'm not talking a lot. Even though this doesn't make for an exciting video afterwards for YouTube, but I'm trying not to like bother people. This is just for us to like watch together. Although I have so many things to say, but I'm really trying not to. Catch the Coyote, I don't think all four are considered presenters. Like, I think that at least one has to be like the green room person or whatever they call it. He was on fire last year. Okay, they really are getting time, you know, to prepare Ireland staging. I will explain you guys again if you're voting here in my stream that you have to put exclamation mark, vote, and yes or no after. That's how you're voting. Wait, that's what that's supposed to be? The Eurovision? Like this is the V? That's live long and prosper. I'm trying to read the chat right now. You guys are having a conversation. Oh, look, that's her. Technicolor, Technicolor. If we stay together, we can do whatever. I give myself 4 points. Okay, they had a lot of time to prepare island staging. And they're still not ready, apparently. Okay, I'm so super excited for the staging. I've heard stuff. I'm waiting for the stuff to happen. Salut, Nicolae. Auntie, I love Nikki too. I'm actually like watching her on YouTube also. I don't do any makeup or any stuff like that, but I just like some people's personalities, even though I don't do what they're doing there in their tutorials. This lady, she looks so cool. I want to be friends with her. Oh my god, they really have problems with the staging. Are we though? I heard stuff happen during the jury show too. I hope they can manage it a little bit better. They can pick it up a little. I feel so nervous for the artists when they know that stuff might go wrong on stage. Yes, Dimension. I'm not criticizing their work. I know that Ireland has a very complicated staging thing. So if they miss just a little thing, it's not gonna work anymore. Joe, you're gonna see what they're doing. It's quite cool. Let's go, Ireland. Finally. Okay. That's an easy 5. This is like James Bond. That's so cool. The voice, not the best. Actually, I'm being mean with this, because she has to do a lot. The rain. This staging is absolutely fucking awesome. This is so cool. Oh my god, this is cool. I'm still not that impressed with the vocals. Only one way to go. This is the way back home. Okay, the song is getting a 4. I like this. They're revealing the stuff that they did. Do you guys see how they did it? That's insane. This might become my favorite staging all time. Ooh, she missed it there. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to go down on performance though. I mean, she just went through a cardio exercise. I want to see this staging in the final. At this point, I just want this to be part of the final. Sarah says I really wanted to qualify. I do also, but like mostly for the staging. From the vocals, from all of them, it was not the best. You guys said pretty much that it will qualify. The next country is going to be Cyprus. And now they need to save some time to clear up all the staging. I really like this idea with the tiny houses. It was not what I was expecting as an intro card, but I like the idea. It's like growing on me. Let's go, El Diablo. Probably one of the greatest bangers this year. Bops. What's that? Okay, she likes this part better. I did not like the beginning at all. She does not sound that well. I'm confused. Okay, she got this well. I don't know what to give for performance yet because I don't really like her singing, but she's very good at dancing and like doing her thing. Like that. Mamacita, tell me what to do. Lola, Lola, loca, I'm breaking the rules. Feel love, I give my heart to El Diablo. El Diablo. Give it up, because it helps me. I'm his angel. Nothing else happens with the stage? Like some fire, please? I'm gonna go with a 3. If I fell in love, I'm with my heart to LD. Come on, fire! I feel that there's so much kind of happening on stage, but it still looked static. Was it the camera? Like the cameras were not moving? I have very mixed feelings. I was expecting this to be better than it was. I don't know what to say. I feel like her vocals in the beginning were kind of weak. She picked it up in time, but okay. We're moving to Norway. And you can start voting for Norway now. I would recommend you to wait to actually hear the song or the performance. Come on, Tix. I believe in you. Please. What can I say? I can make her stay. When I know that she's so far above, how could she ever love someone like me? She's out of reach. Here in the dark, inside the hole in my heart, I'm finding all of my demons trying to tear me apart. I'm still not sure what you ever. His voice does not sound as I expected. Reach out to heaven, dear. Out of this. I'm struggling so hard not to sing along. That's where angels belong, and it wouldn't be fair if I keep you down here. Here in the dark, inside the hole in my heart, I'm fighting all of my demons. And I'm still not sure what you ever saw in me. No. Oh, I love him. I need you to know it's okay to let me go. I feel that stuff are happening with his voice. Is he gonna cry? That was intense. I'm really trying not to cry right now. I love this. I love him so much. Oh. I really hope he will qualify, please. I also like that he took his glasses off for people to understand why he's wearing them. Oh, okay. That was an emotional roller coaster for me. I really hope that people will feel the same way. I'm not sure if it works the same if you're a first-time viewer, but to me it was quite a thing. Croatia. Next. You guys are saying that he will qualify. A lot of people thought he will not. I will say the live performance was not as good as the one in the national final, but it was not bad at all. Come on, Croatia. I like the lights already. If you pull me down, then I'm around. Ooh, this part sounds different. It's a lot more, I don't know, baser. I feel that I like this a lot more than I used to. Oh. Now I'm curious how they do this live. Tick tock. Actually, let's go for a 4. I feel like it's a bit dark. Fancy, fancy. I don't see this not qualifying. I love magenta with blue. It's such a cool combination. Tick tock. Oh no, oh no. And she made it. I was scared she will not hit that. Let me see. I think she still has one more to hit. Let's see. Tick-tock. We're coming! Okay. Okay, this is a strong top 3 for me right now. This is so much better than I was expecting. I mean, it's not that I was expecting it not to be good, it's just that I did not like the studio version as much, but like this was a lot more umphy. You guys are saying that it will qualify. I am fairly sure this will qualify. I would be so shocked if Croatia does not qualify compared to the other acts that we've seen up until now. Next is Belgium. For Belgium, I feel like people have to get into that mood to get the song. I'm a bit scared for the style of song. I think the performance will be great. Sarah says it was a bad outfit for Croatia. I quite liked it. It was like futuristic. I agree with my Wang. Open your mouth. Next to me, I don't know where to hide. While the face I will say live it does not sound as impactful as the studio. You're in the wrong place. Last night. Last night. Last night. I like this mood, like it just makes me want to move, like... Different place. You're in the wrong place. Where to hide? No cry. How was I thinking us? All we did was fight. I feel like right now it's getting a little bit repetitive. Which I did not feel before. I'm gonna go with staging a bit lower though. I was expecting more to happen. Don't you ever try to wear my Johnny Cash t-shirt. Okay. This is a song to listen to in Starbucks. It's very moody. You have to be up for it. You guys really think this will qualify? I'm still like kind of scared. I'm not sure if like a general audience would like this as much. And as I said, it's just the genre of the song. I don't think that anything really went bad. The next country is Israel. Ooh. Let's hear that note. I know that she can hit that note. I'm not really stressed for her. Oh my god, that hairdo. I like that. Perfect harmony. Down. Oh, this looks like TikTok. She sold it for me. Set me free. Don't let me down. Her down sounds very strange. Emma. Her hair broke. Set me free. Money, don't let me down. Her voice is cracking a bit. But she's getting ready for the moment. I like the aesthetic of it. It looks like very eye-pleasing. Ooh. Okay, I did not see that one coming. Okay. That was impressive. You can not like the song, but that was impressive. Yep. You guys are on a 50-50 right now, if she will qualify or not. I think Romania is next, if I remember correctly. And my level of nervousness is through the roof. Okay, you guys are pretty much saying yes for the qualify for Israel. Come on, Romania. I'm so nervous for Roxanne. Please, just do your best. Mans looks like he's not talking live. It's like playback. I like that song a lot. Did I like Grande Amore more? Yes. Dana, I know that she had issues, but she got a second chance. But she's just nervous all the time. I feel like she's always stressed. The reason why I'm worried for Roxanne is not necessarily because of the song, but because there's so many other good ones. If she was in the second semifinal, I'm pretty sure she would have qualified. And this one is still not sure. Her card is emotion. She has to work strong for that emotion. I also don't think this break helps her. She's just getting more nervous all this time she has to wait. Let's go, Romania! I'm here for it. Dana, do you think they bombed? I don't think a lot of them bombed. They were not up to what we were expecting, but I don't think they bombed. My heartbeat. I can actually feel my heartbeat like in my forehead. Come on, Roxanne. Please. Just, even if it's average, just do average because you will qualify. There's too much smoke. See what I see. Don't bring yourself down. Myself. Her voice is shaky, but she's doing a lot. She's so nervous. But the message is so strong. Lost myself trying to have it all. Self-love, amnesia. I'm not sure if her voice is cracking or if she's just giving emotion. Is never gone. Self-love. This is cool. Self-love, self. Not alone, not alone. Self-love, yeah, I've lost. Oh, this looks awesome. She lost her breath. I'm not sure if I should give her a 2 or a 3 for the performance. She did a lot, but she also cracked a lot. I'm gonna go with a 2 just because I might be subjective because it's Romania. I'm overcompensating right now. But this was really awesome. And Tix loves it. I love Tix and Tix loves Romania. That's a perfect match. It's a match made in heaven. This was not as bad as everyone was saying during the rehearsals. I mean, yeah, her voice was not like smooth, but she was doing a lot. Like, I don't even know how you would be able to sing that without any cracks. You guys think she will qualify? I'm kind of nervous for her, but I really hope she will. Next country is Azerbaijan. Oh, I feel so relieved. I was scared something bad is gonna happen. Just like Cleopatra. I know people don't like that this sounds like Cleopatra, but I think it's genius the way they just changed the song to make it a different one. I feel like I like it to be more stuff happening. I like her accent. I am lacking a little bit more. I don't know, like this part, it should be fire and stuff. It's not. It's also a little bit dark. It's losing me a little bit, I will say. Let's go back into. Shh. This is the part that I love. If she could do this for 3 minutes, it would be awesome. That end part is why I'm giving the song a 4. Otherwise it would be a 3, but I love the ending so much. The ending is one of the best endings of a song. You guys are saying they will not qualify. I mean, it is hard. They are my border countries too, so I'm not sure if they will or not. I'm gonna see in the end how I feel about stuff. But the finale of that song, come on. It's like... What do we have next? Ukraine. Let's see. What do you think about Ukraine? I thought I would be so alone watching Eurovision, and now having your chat, guys, and like it makes me, it's like very exciting. Yes, Janae and Julian are doing well, but we cannot do the live with them. A lot of people ask me where are the people. I cannot invite anyone because it's 4 a.m. in a weekday. It's not going to happen. I'm not alone. I'm with you. You're not alone. Not alone. Shoom. I have high expectations of this one. Because I like the song. I don't know how it's live yet. Those are the discs from Tron Legacy. That's cool. Creative. This is one of the most original songs this year. I like what they're doing there. It's like she's not moving at all and it still looks like so much is happening. This one is another one I'm waiting for the end. This is pretty unexpected. When I was listening to this song, this is not the staging I was imagining. I'm going to the end. I love this so much. That note was way longer than I thought it will be. I love the whole... I love this. This might be my favorite so far. Like, this excited me so much. There's so many breaks after each song almost. People should go lighter on staging. You guys overwhelmingly say they will qualify, and I kind of agree. For me, I think they are my favorites tonight. I think we have the last country. If it's the last, it's gonna be Malta. It is Malta, the last country. It is fantastic. And it's fantastic, guys, that you're still here watching with me. And I hope I'm not annoying you talking a lot over top, like on top of the songs. Raul, I don't agree with the angles. I think they had like some very cool shots. Like they really used, they only had like those two discs pretty much. And they did a lot with those two discs. Okay, on this one, I'm expecting like flawless voice for some reason. I don't know why. She just sounds like she can sing anything. Lukash, I think the staging for Ireland was very good. The vocals were a bit iffy. Were one of the lower ones from tonight, I feel. Come on. Something sounds weird. I'm not Germany. And no, I'm not Germany. Nah, it's not a maybe. Yeah, I'm too good to be true. There's nothing in it for you. So if I show some skin, doesn't mean I'm giving in. Not your baby. Shemikas. I like this. I'm also like struggling not to sing along. I'm not sure about the colors though. That yellow is screaming at me. No, I'm not your honey. Nah, Yeah, I'm too good to be true. She's totally into it. I love that she's doing it like that. Not your baby. Show me guys. Show me guys. I'm still not used to the colors. Like those colors are screaming. It's alright. Come on. Okay, this is super powerful. Ooh, she kind of missed that one. Not a maybe. Yeah, I'm too good to be true. There's nothing in it for you. She had another miss. She got super excited. overall it was pretty cool, and that end part was very powerful, except that she missed twice the end. She has to control her ending a little bit more. She's getting too excited after the note. After that, she's like, I'm done. And she's not yet done. But you guys say they will qualify, and I'm fairly sure she will. We're gonna see the recap, and I have to pick my 10. The voting is very easy, guys. Please go and vote on the app, I'm guessing, or you can call. I cannot vote. If I were to vote tonight, my vote would go to... I would have 3 countries that I would vote for. It would be Russia, Norway, and Ukraine. These 3 I think I would vote for. So let me pick the countries. I think let's go first with the ones that I'm for sure they will qualify. I think it will be Malta. Guys, vote for your favorites. If you can, please for my favorites too. I should have taken a pen and paper here. I'm not sure if I have 10 100%ers. Okay, Slovenia, I think, great voice. The song does not help. Because this part in the end that they're showing is really cool, but 2/3 of the songs, kind of like, oh. Russia, I loved Russia. I have many countries that I really liked. I just realized that probably there are actually like 5 that I really liked. Sweden, unfortunately, not one of my favorites this year. I still think they're gonna get votes because it's Sweden. But do I think is one of the top 10ers? No. In like for my favorites, they wouldn't be. For Australia, I keep my opinion. I really like the song. It just sounds strange. I don't think she was bad. I actually don't. I think this is the way she was supposed to be singing it. But people have to get used to that. I liked the bulletproof moment. His vocals were very good. The staging doesn't help him all that much. This one might have become my favorite staging all times in Eurovision. Unfortunately, the voice did not help her. With Cyprus, somehow I was expecting a little bit more. I don't know. The beginning, she was weak in the beginning. Like, objectively, even if you're from Cyprus, you have to admit that the beginning sounded a little bit. But after that, she picked up. This guy almost made me cry. I love him. I will forever love him. I don't care if he qualifies or not. One of my favorite songs this year, if not my favorite song this year. Not live performance. I love him. Croatia, my biggest grower, I think by far. From all the countries, it surprised me so much. And it would be one of those 5 countries that I told you about. For Belgium, I love the song. I'm not sure if a general audience will be impressed with that. I don't know. Usually moody songs don't do well. And Belgium themselves sent some moody songs before and they didn't do well. Israel, great voice, a nice performance. Again, like with Slovenia, I don't think the song helps her. But she's so cute and she's like so perky. Roxanne, great song, awesome choreography. Her voice cracked way too much. Now it's important if people will see her voice cracking as emotion or bad singing. That's why I'm not that sure this is a qualifier yet. Azerbaijan was a little bit underwhelming. I wanted more to happen. Especially on the chorus. The chorus is so great, but they were kind of static. Okay, this is another super cool staging. I loved it. I want to be friends with him. This specific moment of the song, they picked the best moment for the recap. She looks like a full diva singing superstar. But she missed the note. She covered it well with like, oh, I'm having fun. But she did miss it. So while they are talking, I'm gonna be trying to figure out my 10. 100% I think that Ukraine, I think, will qualify. So I'm gonna go with Ukraine. I'm gonna go with Russia. I also don't think Russia cannot not qualify. I do also think that Cyprus cannot not qualify. Even if I thought it was a little bit underwhelming, I still think people will like it. I think Cyprus will qualify. Then Malta, for sure Malta is qualifying. So here we have 4. Lithuania, they have a lot of fans. Like, the Roop fans will vote like crazy. They're gonna go through. They're 5. Right now, my qualifier is gonna be Norway too. I know maybe some of you will not agree, but I think he did a pretty good job. Then Croatia, another one. So right now I have 7, 3 more. I will go with Romania. I have to be selfish. I like this song, by the way. Two more. Oh, I really want to put North Macedonia in there, but I don't think he will. With Azerbaijan, I'm not that sure. I think the song would have made it, but it looked kind of boring sometimes. I'm gonna give it to Sweden just because Sweden always qualifies. I'm not that excited about Sweden, but I think they will qualify. One more. Oh. Ireland had a really cool staging, but will people get over the vocals? Azerbaijan. Well, Joe, I'm not saying that I like Sweden. I'm just saying that I think Sweden will qualify. There's a difference. Right now, I'm thinking between Azerbaijan, Belgium, Israel, and Ireland. Belgium will qualify if people do get the mood or if the juries really help them. Israel might have been seen as not such a great song, but a good performance. Ireland, good staging with a good song and a poor vocals. I don't know what to pick as my 10th. You guys are gonna be making fun of me when the results are actually coming in. Oh my gosh. Why is this so hard? I really want to give it to North Macedonia. Like, I really like Vasil. But it wasn't better than Belgium. But Azerbaijan is so exciting. The song, at least. And Israel had the whistle note, which probably gave them points from the juries. I don't know what to pick. Okay. You know what? Even if I'm gonna lose it and you guys are gonna make fun of me, because you will, I'm gonna give it just for fun to North Macedonia. That's just for fun. I don't like this. This is not like my top 10. Like, Sweden is not in my top 10. Should I do my top 10 or the 10 that I think they will qualify? Sweden should not be in my top 10. I'm struggling, people. I don't, like, Sweden is not in my top 10, but I think they will qualify. I would much rather put Belgium instead of Sweden. I also think that Azerbaijan and Israel are more exciting than North Macedonia. Ireland had a great staging. This is so freaking hard. I thought my problem will be finding 10. My problem now is keeping only 10. Romania at the same time, it makes me nervous too. Gem Slam, I'm not expecting really North Macedonia to make it. It's just wishful thinking. I would like it to make it, but... OMG. Why is this so hard? I want to put Azerbaijan in too. But what do I remove? North Macedonia for Azerbaijan. Okay, I'm gonna move. This is just like, no, it's just getting rather funny than for real. I cannot pick. To be honest, I didn't like Lithuania that much either. I just think they will qualify because they have fans. And I removed Sweden too because of that. Okay, I'm removing Lithuania just because I removed Sweden too. Because Lithuania is not one of my favorites. Lithuania is just one that I think they will qualify. They cannot be all the last countries qualifying. No. No, no. I'm going with mine. No Azerbaijan. And yes, North Macedonia, just for the fun of it. I just hear him. He sounds good. How many do I have? 10. Okay, I'm not thinking anymore of it. I'm gonna go with these 10. I don't think these are the actual qualifiers, but I wish they were. Joe, I'm not picking Sweden, but I really think Sweden will qualify. Like, one of the easiest switches for me right now would be Sweden with North Macedonia, for sure. I'm almost sure that North Macedonia will not qualify and Sweden will. But I'm going with my heart. I would feel so bad for Israel and Azerbaijan. Ireland too, just because I want to see Ireland in the final. Silke, I am in Japan. Actually, I can move you now on the main screen so I can look at you while I'm talking. What did you guys think in general? Did you like the show? I did not think it's gonna be so hard for me to pick 10 countries. Usually in the semifinals there are so many songs I do not like, and I'm like, whatever. Oh, okay. Well, Silke, I thought you were asking me. I did not see all the questions. Yes, Raul, I agree. Raul said Eurovision is also about being open with what we love. So if you don't like Sweden, get them out. If I would do the same rule, I would remove Lithuania too. And I'd put like Israel in. But will really be like all the starters will not qualify and all the end ones will qualify? It is strange. Renzo is saying that he didn't like the opening. Well, this was the first semifinal. I'm pretty sure for the grand final they're gonna do something else. Yes, Dana, I agree. Like, the end songs were better. I am scared for Romania still. I am not sure that Romania will qualify. It's just my heart. All of them have a chance. Did you guys vote? I did not pick a favorite. I don't know what favorite. Like, I could not pick the top 10. I need to pick the favorite. Would be like Ukraine or Russia. Going a little bit towards Russia, but Ukraine had a cooler staging. But Russia was not bad. Tell me in the comments, like in the chat now, which one would be your favorite? Like your number one. I'm curious to see that. It's so hard to pick. I love this year. Like, this semifinal is almost like a final to me. Okay, a lot of Ukraines. A Sweden. Okay, a lot of Ukraines. So we are feeling the same. We're on the same vibe. Wei Wang is saying that I'm ahead of the live channel. I am following the live channel. It should be at the same time. Okay. Let's see what these guys are talking about now. John Logan, obviously. Are they gonna perform? That's a song that touches your heart. She still has the same haircut. Maybe her hair never grew. Oh my god, I've never actually seen her. I did not know that this is the way she looks now. I like this part. They're showing us like winners. Jamslam said Roxanne voted for herself. I'm pretty sure a lot of them are voting for themselves, except for Django. He cannot vote for himself. Dana, do you have commercials? You're missing like the winners' interviews. If you guys have not watched like old Eurovision songs, I totally recommend you to do that. Some of them are really good. And not all of them are winners. Pina says Ireland was really great before. Well, they were very great when they could sing in English and the other countries couldn't. Not to take away, this was like a semi joke. Still true, but also jokey. Is it me or Johnny Logan when he was young looked a lot like Patrick Swayze? Silke says the 50s are a bit hard to stomach for me. They all sound really old. Well, yes, but it was like that sound if you watch like old cartoons, like Tom and Jerry or whatever you watch, like from the old cartoons. It was the soundtrack of those cartoons, like those voices, multiple voices, and I quite like that. Jam Slam, relax, you did not put me on mute, I know that. I always liked North Macedonia. This should not come as a surprise. North Macedonia was actually up until tonight. Now it dropped, but up until tonight, North Macedonia was in my actual top 10, like the real top 10. Now it did drop. Well, Silke says that Tom and Jerry actually has in German TV a song by Udo Jürgens. I did not know that. It is winning important. I love Nikki. I love the attitude all the time. She's like so strong and just like. Oh, I loved Portugal 2019. Of Eurovision, we are. Oh. I made I made a meme out of John's reaction when he lost too. Yeah, they get unknown. Ooh. Oh my god, I love this sass so much. I love this type of sarcasm. You have more time with your family if you lose. Well, my favorite act will not win, I'm sure. Yes, arcade is on the radio in the States. I was super impressed with that. I almost said look at that butt, but I did not say it. It's a losing game. Oh, Joe, are you in an argument about Sweden right now in the chat? Actually, let me put you the chat on the screen. I don't know why I keep showing you this, because you don't agree with me anyway. Now, at least you can see what you guys are saying there. I like this type of stories. Silke, you don't like arcade? That's surprising. A billion streams. Was that the real reaction? I feel like that was relatively rehearsed. Well, when Loreen won, streaming was not such a big thing yet. I mean, a billion streams, that's insane. Okay, Joe. I feel like you're just hitting on Sweden right now. You cannot not like Loreen. LM, if you're watching your TV, probably you have phone numbers there. Is UK voting this semifinal or next semifinal? I don't know actually which. The big six, I don't know how they're split. Måneskin! Slowly becoming my number one again. They were number one and then they dropped and now they might go back up. I like their fashion. They're like so... They don't care. They're just cool. 70s. And I like the girl a lot. Oh, is this your live stage? She sounds awesome. Oh, look at those costumes. I love this. I love this. This is like so free. Parla. Parla. I have a feeling that when I'm gonna see this live, they will become my number one again. This is the type of music that I would listen to every day. Jam Slam, they're not going to announce them yet because they have to show all the big six, or three of them, I don't know, if they show only the ones that are voting today. Loreen, not Loreen, Roxanne. Roxanne doesn't look very happy. Here we go with this song now. You should be a lower level hater, not the big level hater. I hate that I have to say this every time, like when this comes up, but I cannot stand the song. It does look fun though, but I could still not listen to it. Someone had a lot of Red Bull. Not sponsored, but if Red Bull wants to sponsor me, I'll take it. And I start moving my shoulders as I'm saying that I don't like the song. There is a level of catchiness to it, but I can't go. I like that they're doing a lot of fun stuff on stage. That's gonna give them a lot of votes. Germany is not gonna be last for sure. Barish, I think actually the second finger is the dancer's arm, and probably at some point she will put it down. I love Django. Django is in my top 5. Spoiler alert if you didn't know that. I love his song so much. Well, and the music video. I'm not sure yet how it's live. Do not make the broccoli joke anymore. It's old. He forgot to put one of his earrings in the other ear. He put them both on the same one. He was probably rushing. Tix is just happy about everything. Did Tix even sit down the whole time? Ooh. The stage looks a bit empty though. I like his voice a lot. This in the end, no. It looks a bit empty. He's a good singer. He's such a good singer. You want bro? They put that on behind so no one says the broccoli thing anymore. Mei Wang says this is another song we don't want second win in a row. I'm pretty sure that they don't want to host it right now yet. They went through a lot with this hosting. What is happening there? Oh, they put like a big... Is that in Rotterdam? Like the big thing? We are there, people. We are there. This Martin guy looks a lot way too serious and too businessy. But that lady next to him is still the same lady. Okay. Not to be insensitive to the other countries, I only care about Romania and Norway right now. I'm focusing on the two of them. Is... Yeah! 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 You know my broccoli. Yeah! Oh my god! Israel qualified. I was off with that one. Oh my god, she's gonna cry forever. Okay, I was expecting this. This is not a surprise. This is one of my top threes tonight. Oh, Azerbaijan qualified. Well, now I'm scared for Romania. I don't think Romania will qualify anymore. Oh, I'm sorry if I'm spoiling it, guys. Move my stream a little bit later. Okay, this was expected too. I don't see Romania qualifying with the countries left. Okay. The fans pulled it through. Oh, I'm so sorry for Roxanne. There is no way she can beat Ukraine and Croatia and Cyprus. Okay, they're all going now as planned. Oh. This is almost a boo from me. "100% we're not in it anymore. Ukraine is 100% one of them. And Croatia. It's probably Ukraine and Croatia." Belgium? So Ukraine or Croatia will not qualify. It's impossible for Ukraine not to qualify. It's impossible for Ukraine not to qualify. Come on. So Romania is not in it, 100%. It has to be Ukraine. And then Croatia doesn't qualify. This is so dumb. I feel for Roxanne. It has to be Ukraine. Yeah, I was expecting that. I will say, obviously I cheered for Romania. I do think is quite fair. Like, her vocals were not the best. I'm so happy for Tix though. And the winner of tonight, I really think it might have been Ukraine. But Croatia was supposed to qualify. In all honesty, I think the Croatian song was better than the Israeli song. Russia I was expecting. Azerbaijan qualified. Azerbaijan and Romania kind of put them like in the same area. This was a clear qualifier. I'm not sure if she won though tonight. I feel like Lithuania was mid-range, somewhere like 5, 6. El Diablo. This one was expected. I knew that even if it doesn't go as planned live, it will still qualify. Sweden again is... I feel like this song should have not qualified over so many of the others. Especially over Croatia. I'm happy for Belgium. Honestly, I did not think people will vote for it. Ukraine, very probably my winner tonight. I also think what Johan is saying, probably Sweden was saved by the juries again. Unfortunately for Roxanne, I'm sorry, but you did your best. I don't think she did a very bad job, but they tried to do way too much. Let me move your chat, guys. I'm still gonna stay with you for a little bit. Bye. Okay. And, oh, I can also take this off. I have no idea how loud I was talking the whole time. Probably my neighbors hate me right now. But that's the business of YouTube. I am gonna chat with you. Let me just switch to YouTube. If you guys have questions, just add me at Alexandrumik and I will see your question. Oh, are we in which state are we now? Let's go here. Okay. So from the countries, Joe says, this is why I dislike Sweden. They always beat much better songs when there is so generic and boring. I do agree. If you do see how many songs were written by Swedish composers this year on the map, and if you would just expect those countries to give points to Sweden based on that, Sweden would always qualify. I mean, I don't know yet how the votes went. There is a map. I saw a map somewhere with like the composers of each songs from each country in Eurovision. And I'm curious to see when the jury votes are coming in, if those countries where they had Swedish composers for their songs voted for Sweden. That would be interesting to see. Croatia got robbed 100%. I agree with Gemslam. I'm actually feeling really sad for her. I really thought it was a great performance. And it was exciting and everything. I don't know. But he said gonna listen to Roxanne now. Just to make you sad. I will say that after hearing what people were saying during the rehearsals and the show, the jury show, I kind of thought Romania would be in trouble. Pina, what about countries like UK, Germany, Italy, and France getting into finals directly? Is that political? Well, they're paying for it. I don't think it's fair. And I also don't think they're doing themselves a favor anyway. Like, being straight in the final, I don't think it's a good thing. That's why so many times one of the big fives will end up in last place. Usually, from what I've noticed, Spain and Germany are fighting for that a lot. But that's because they never go through the semifinals and they don't know if they would qualify or not. Domi, I'm glad that you are on. I'm happy that you guys, so many of you, stayed with me. I was scared that I'm gonna be annoying if I'm talking on top of it, and so I tried not to talk that much. My biggest issue by far was trying not to sing along, because I would have sing along the whole time. Emre says, I think Sweden only passed because it's Sweden. That's why I said it's impossible for Sweden not to qualify. Jamstam says that I should have more subscribers. I do agree. So if you're here, please subscribe to my channel. I just hit 8,000 subscribers today. So I thank you for that. And I did tell you that I'm going to make a special video for the 8,000, but I still need probably 1 or 2 days to finish everything. I need to finish it before Saturday, 100%, because it's supposed to be somewhat related. But I'm doing something that I'm not very good at doing, and it takes me a really long time, both to film it and to actually do the thing. Berkay, why was Roxanne eliminated? It is totally unfair. To be honest, her vocals, not the best, so I think that's what kind of ruined it. I will say that from the choreography and staging point of view was one of the better ones, but probably people could not go over the voice cracks. Night Sabes, I'm guessing, I don't know how to read that one. I'm sad that Australia isn't in the final. There are a lot of songs that I really liked, and I do feel bad for them. You do know, guys, that I'm just saying this now, don't start doing that, but if you're trying to like spam with like negative and stupid things, you're getting like filtered out automatically. Like, don't try doing that because it's not working. 1 hour Krummel, thank you Alex for doing this. I don't watch the semi-performances, so that I will be surprised in the final. Your stream allowed me to still take part in the event. So you did not, you just listened to me talking, like saying like one sentence every 2 minutes. I don't think that's a very exciting stream to watch if you're not actually watching the Eurovision at the same time. And also, I'm not sure how far off I was with what you guys were seeing. That also kind of scared me. I'm not sure if I was spoiling stuff for you. I tried not to read the chat while I was watching things because I did not want to get spoiled by you guys, especially with the results. Luis Felipe says Ireland should have qualified. As I said, I think was one of the best stagings I've seen in Eurovision. Again, same problem as with Roxanne, the voice was not good. So this year I've noticed those that did not do very well vocally did not really qualify. Except for Sweden. I feel like the guy, his voice like cracked quite a few times during the song. He still qualified. He's like probably the only one that did that. Ireland did not. Who else was cracking? Well, Malta was cracking towards the end, but up until that point she like fully blasted. Patrick says the juries probably saved it. I'm fairly sure. Elifan says, I'm Swedish and I'm proud of Tusse. As you should. I'm always telling people you should be supporting your country. It doesn't matter what other people think. When I'm saying that I don't like the song or something like that, it does not mean that I'm telling you not to like it either. Everyone should support whatever they feel. For example, I really liked Norway from the very beginning, and he just got a lot of hate the whole time. I did not care because I liked him anyways. Even before I knew his story, I was vibing with the song for some reason. And he is in the final, and that makes me super happy. The fact that he was announced first makes me think though that he was kind of low in the actual ranking, but it's fine. He's in the final, that's all I needed. Lenny says that Poland will be the winner finally. I feel so bad for Poland though, because I like the Polish song. Like, in all honesty, I really like the song, but I don't think it will do too well with the votes. Again, because the fans don't really like it. Pico says, also, I'm also proud of Tusse. As I said, as you should. You should be proud of the people that represented your country. It doesn't matter if you like the song or not. They went through like a lot of rehearsals and stuff in order to get there. Like, please don't be negative towards any of them. Luis Colon says, I am sad for North Macedonia. He deserved to be among the 10. In my opinion, I think the same, but I was expecting him not to qualify. I love him. I told you he was in my actual real top 10. After today's performance, he did drop a little bit because the staging was not as exciting as I was expecting it to be, or as personal as I was expecting it to be. But still, I think he had a very good voice. But a lot of people think the song is boring, so I was not expecting people to vote for it. Crackerish says, I cheered for Ireland, but her live performance was also poor. I do agree. I do think that from live performances, the poorest ones were probably Ireland and Romania, like vocally. Or even if not poor, disappointing, let's call it. For example, Azerbaijan, I don't think that Azerbaijan was that exciting, but she just went like average. She just did everything like in a very cool, relaxed way. So, congrats to her. She had a good strategy for it. Johan says Destiny cracked like that during the jury show as well. Oh. Interesting. But she still qualified. But I still think, I have a feeling that Ukraine was the winner tonight. I'm not sure if Malta won. I think that Ukraine might have been the winner. Freddy Fox, obviously happy for Sweden going through. Domi says Russia and Ukraine were my favorites, and they qualified, but somehow I'm still upset, as is the life of a Eurovision fan, I guess. Literally, Domi, is exactly what I'm feeling right now. I also think that Russia and Ukraine were one of the best tonight, and somehow I still feel sad. I have an extra reason to be sad because Romania did not qualify. But I'm also feeling sad for Croatia, because I'm also mad with myself because I did not like the Croatian song all that much, and seeing it today live performed on stage, it grew so much for me. It was like in my top 5, and it did not qualify. Like, that surprises me. I want to see if the juries did not vote for it, or the fans did not vote for it. Or they both did, but not enough to push it through top 10. That's sad. A lot of people are saying they were worried for Sweden. You know, when you feel that you're worried for it, maybe it's not that good. Maybe that's why you were worried. I didn't like Barish says, I didn't like Norway until he said, you're all very beautiful at the very end. That was character. I liked Norway. I liked the fact that he took his glasses off. So for people to understand why he's wearing glasses. Like that moment, even now thinking about it, that moment made me choke a little bit. And I was like, you're not gonna cry on camera, because I never cry on camera. It's a rule. North Macedonia was better than MV. What's MV? Think, Alex. What's a country that's MV, like Moldova? MV. I don't know what country is with MV. I'm missing something. Wutian Westerhoff, I'm Got It for Roxanne. Amnesia was my favorite by far. As a song, it was one of the better songs. The live performance was not as great, unfortunately. Marcelo Poloni says, hello from Brazil, Ukraine, Malta, and Russia, the winners. I do think that was kind of the top 3. I would expect Ukraine, Malta, and Russia to be top 3. I'm not sure in which order. I would guess Ukraine first. Mei Wang says, Polish people can't vote for Poland, so it's okay. They wouldn't vote for it anyway. Jojo says, did not like Norway until he took off his sunglasses. Just what I was saying. I think a lot of people got a little bit emotional in that moment. I think that was a very risky thing for him. Like, just imagine for you to be in his situation and to just expose that to so many people. I think like it's a hard thing to do. And I think it was very gutsy. I did not expect him to do that. Freddy Fox, did you see the camera fails in Sweden's performance? It cannot happen in the final. to be very honest, I did not really notice them. I was kind of like focusing a lot on the vocals because the vocals did not sound as well as in the national final. So I was wondering what's happening there. He seemed like he was about to cry. Like, I feel like the level of emotion or nervousness was so high, and I think that was the type of crack that you would hear when he sang. Johan says, I still love that Effendi can't really dance. Do you know that I've never actually noticed that until I filmed it with Mike and Lauren pointed it out. It's like, she's not really dancing, she's just like moving her hands. Up until that point, I've never really noticed it, but since then, I see that all the time. Dana says, Ukraine did everything right tonight, and that is true, and the fact that they had the discs from Tron Legacy were extra points from me because I love that movie. It has no movie value whatsoever, but I like the look of that movie. Luis Felipe, I like the Polish song. Am I the only one? You're not, because I like the Polish song too. Now, I haven't heard it live yet. People are saying he cannot sing, so I don't know. I let myself surprise. Yun Veipo likes Norway, Russia, and Cyprus. I agree with two of them. Cyprus, I went in thinking it's gonna be an absolute banger. The beginning was super shaky. Like 30 seconds probably of it. Like pretty much the beginning where she's just on her own. It was kind of strange. Once the backing vocalists come in, it picks up and then you don't hear that anymore. Plus she was doing like all these acrobatic things while singing. I think that was pretty cool. Jam Slam says TikTok was too sexy for Europe. Come on. I didn't even see it in like a sexual way. To me it just looked like futuristic, cool costumes, a very good voice, and a really cool song. I want to see how TikTok did not qualify. Westerhoff says pretty much the same thing. I can't believe Romania and Croatia didn't qualify. I can kind of believe that Romania did not qualify. I cannot believe Croatia didn't after today. Nikki says, thank you from Croatia. We don't get it either. I actually feel so sad from people from Croatia because I'm fairly sure they had very high hopes for the song. And I don't know. Like I honestly don't know how Croatia did not qualify. Yun Veipo says, would replace Israel for Croatia. To be honest, I think I would replace Azerbaijan with Croatia. Well, if I am completely honest, I would switch Sweden with Croatia. Johan, who do you think came 11th? That's impossible. Like, I could not even make my top 10. I was struggling so much from the 7th place down. I don't know who could have come 11. I would guess maybe Croatia. Lucas, what do you think about Roxanne's performance? I said this a lot tonight. Vocally, it was weak. The choreography was really cool, and they had like some very cool shots, especially the one towards the end where they go like down on their knees while she's walking through them. That looked really cool. And Dana is explaining to me what MV is music video. But I forgot what the message was with MV. The message was something that I liked North Macedonia more than the MV. Or the MV, I forgot what the message was. And I'm very far behind in the chat right now answering your questions, guys. A lot of comments are coming in and I don't know where I am right now. Hello from Singapore. Okay, you are from Singapore. Yunwei Po. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. There's so many names here that I don't know how to read. Renzo says, Romania was pretty nice to me, cool song. To be honest, I can understand the emotion. I know why her voice sounded like that, and I kind of predicted that. If you watched some of my videos before, I think even in the very first, my first reaction to Roxanne, I did say that what I'm scared about is that they will do that staging and she will not be able to sing it properly because she likes to be more like standing still and singing. And I think this is exactly what I predicted when I first listened to the song. I'm gonna go back to watch that video, but I think that was, I'm Nostradamus from that point of view. Um, but he says Russia isn't winner material. I think Russia has a very cool song. I really like that song. Freddy Fox, the same thing, says sad for Romania and Croatia. I feel like this is like the general tone right now. People are very sad for Croatia and Romania. I feel sad from Romania from the point of view that I am Romanian. But to be completely objective, I feel a lot sadder for Croatia. I think that for Croatia was a little bit unfair compared to Romania. I could see why Romania did not qualify. I cannot see why Croatia did not qualify. Patrick Bateman says, why is there so much hate for the Polish song? Because people from Poland did not like the way the guy was picked to represent the country, and they think it's just unfair. It's pretty much almost the same story as with Sisters. Also, the Germans did not like the way they just got pushed into the final after the deadline. Same with this guy, he was just picked, and people from Poland, from what I know, they think that he was picked just because he's working for that television channel or something like that, from what I know. So it's pretty much the way he was picked. People don't like that. Norma says, I'm shocked about Croatia and sad about Ireland. As I said before, I think Ireland and Romania had the poorest vocals tonight. Elephant says, I missed what you said about Sweden. I was too focused. I did say the thing that his voice was cracking a lot more than usually from like all the other performances that I've heard. And I didn't know what happened. And I thought it wasn't that good. I mean, for me, in a very honest opinion, I do not like the Swedish song. I find it so general. It doesn't give me the feeling. I know what the song is supposed to be and how you're supposed to feel like that emotion, like the million voices and all that. But I don't. It doesn't touch me at all. So for me, already it started with a handicap based on the fact that I don't like the song. But I did like him a lot. And tonight he did make some mistakes, which kind of put it lower. And that's why I kind of thought Sweden shouldn't have been in top 10. But it is Sweden. Renato says, I hope Finland won't qualify, so Italy will be the only rock song. What the heck? They're not even the same style of rock. I don't think they're gonna compete against each other. Like, the Italy rock is a total different area of rock from Finland. I don't think they're gonna steal each other's votes. Like, very honestly. Like, if you like Italy style of rock, you will like that and maybe not Finland as much. And if you're more into like Finland style of rock, you will not like Italy's style of rock. They're too far from each other. Marcello Poloni says, I'm really sorry for Roxanne, but it's noticeable the fails because she was very nervous. That's what I'm saying. Sorry for Croatia. Too lovely presentation. And I think Belgium was my big surprise. Belgium was one of my favorites, but one of my favorites that I thought will not qualify. I was surprised that it qualified. Pleasantly surprised. And Robert is asking me, how did you find Belgium? Just as I said, I always like the Belgian song. I did not like the staging as much, though, to be honest. I was just hoping that on those blocks that the guys were standing on, something happens with the blocks at some point, like either light is coming out or something. And nothing happened. It was literally just the camera going around. It's almost like the Netherlands 2014, where it's pretty much just the camera moving around. So I wish at least something small would happen on stage. I understand that the song is not something for fireworks, but a change in the way it looks, I would have liked it. A name that I cannot read and wrote in Romanian. I'm sorry that we didn't qualify about Romania, but it was logic. It was expected after seeing the performance. I still hoped, though. I always hope. I'm very positive. I'm just sticking to it. Miukek says, Croatia was good. They had the hottest dancers ever. To be honest, I didn't even pay attention to the dancers. I was actually totally staring at her. I think she kind of owned the stage. That's why, like, I don't know. Croatia, I feel like they did everything right. It's just unfair. Um, Victoria Gray says, I would have swapped Belgium for Croatia. Belgium is not the one that I would have given up for Croatia. There are 2 or 3 other songs that I would have given up. Slovenia lost the chance without the choir. Croatia is the Zips of this year. I kind of agree. A lot of people are gonna get upset about Croatia. So someone asked me in the beginning if I think that we will have songs from this semifinal that will go in the redemption thing. Very probably the one from Croatia would be one. I feel like people would vote for that one. Stephen Moore says, Israel beat Croatia because of the whistle note. Mark my words, 100%. I do think that the whistle note is what gave extra points to Israel, probably from the juries. Not so much from the televote, I think. Jamslam says, Stage Invaders usually wait until the final, so that's the largest audience. It's not gonna happen. I'm pretty sure that they're prepared for it. Plus, right now, they don't even allow them in there. Silke says, on ESC YouTube channel, they posted the whole performance of Italy, Germany, and the Netherlands, not just the short parts we saw during the live show. Yes, it did say actually on the screen while they were showing the short parts, they were saying for full performance, please go on Eurovision.tv, blah, blah. So, yeah, they did post the full performances. I can't wait to listen to the Italian one. Charkill, I'm sorry, I cannot read those names. Charkill, I'm guessing. Belgium is nice and classy, and I claim that vocalist did justice on stage. Yes, but I will say, I did like it, but she sounded different than what I was expecting. She sounded a lot more like open voice than she sounds in the studio version. I still liked it. Adli got 9 out of 10 when they mentioned Belgium. I lost my shit. Well, which one did you miss then, Adli? And I hope I'm gonna see your comment afterwards. I cannot read the name, but I think that's Gefortzt. Are you Gefortzt? As a Russian, I am so proud of the performance. I do agree, you should be proud of that. That was pretty cool. And I really liked the faces that appeared in the back in the end. Like that diversity, it was super cool. I feel like everything on the back of thing was just like minorities of any sort. Sandra Salome says also I got 9 out of 10. Honestly expected Croatia to win over Sweden. You guys got tricked with Sweden. I told you Sweden will qualify. In order for Sweden not to qualify, they have to do something extremely wrong. Like, it has to be like literally stopping to sing on stage. And maybe they will not qualify. Like, I don't know. I never thought Sweden will not qualify. Renzo's asking me if Italy is my favorite from the Big Five. Yes, Italy is my favorite from the top 5. From the Big 5. And it might actually become my favorite overall. Because seeing the live performances, my number 1 right now was Styx. Comparing the live performances, I feel that Italy might go ahead. Like, my top right now is Norway, Italy, and I think I might swap it after I see the live performance of Italy. But Styx will not go too far off. Down. Silke says Italy is glam rock, Finland is new metal. I don't know, Finland to me just sounds like Linkin Park pretty much. And Italy to me does sound like okay, the name of the song is Seven Nations Army. I cannot think of the name of the band. But this is how I compare them right now. One of them is Seven Nation Army and the other one is Linkin Park. Freddy says Tusse had a vocal surgery about 2 weeks ago. He lost his voice completely after Melo, and he's probably saving as much of his voice as possible for the final. He didn't seem like he was saving though, like he was pushing for it. Pina, Alex, what is your theory that Croatia did not pass through the votes from jury and the people calling in? My theory is that both the juries and the people gave votes to Croatia, but never high enough to push it on an average in top 10. I feel like they might have gotten points for like 7th, 8th, 9th place all the time, and when they did the averages or whatever, they fell like on the 11th, 12th place. That happens very often. Philip says, the German full performance is the funniest thing I've ever seen. I did not watch them yet, but I am fairly sure that's gonna be funny just based on what I saw on the screen when they show the short portions. I still don't think I will like the song, but I think it will be something that's very cool to watch. That's why I'm saying I don't think Germany will be last. I really think that Germany could be like high on the right side or low on the left side in the end. Domi, have a good night. Probably you already left, but I'm just seeing your message now. Crackery says, did you notice Greta Thunberg's face among the face wall during Russia's song? I did not actually see that. I saw a lot of different faces. I did not see that one. I need to rewatch that. Piotr says, I really didn't think Norway would qualify. I was super nervous for Norway, not because I did not like the song, but because I know that he's getting so much hate from so many fans. Lolo Pinner, predicting Semi 2, Switzerland, San Marino, Finland, Bulgaria, Greece, Iceland, Serbia, Latvia, Czech Republic, and Denmark. Ooh. I'm not that sure about Czech Republic and Latvia. And not even Denmark. A lot of people don't like the Danish song. I like the Danish song, but a lot of people don't. I do agree to your first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With your first 7, I do agree. The bottom 3, I'm not that sure that those are the countries. Georgia is here. Hello. Long time no see. Like a few months, really. Barish, first of all, I like the way you spelled it. I say Dark Side is better than Italy. Dark Side is more commercial. It's a type of rock that more people will like than the rock that Italy is playing. But the rock that Italy is playing will have more fans inside of like songwriting community, which makes me think the jurors are gonna give them a lot of points. Johan says, I hope Italy wins. I would not be upset if Italy wins. The White Stripes, that was the band. The White Stripes and Linkin Park. Eustace, I'm thinking that's how you read it, says, only Cyprus, blatant plagiarisms upset me for getting to final. I'm not sure if you can consider plagiarism. It is very similar, but at the same time is not really the thing. It's kind of like Azerbaijan just did that to their own act, so I wouldn't go that far that it's plagiarism, but it's not the most original. I will give that. Actually, what bothered me more about the Cyprus act was the vocals in the beginning. Seifan asked me, have you listened to the Israel song? Of course. I've listened to all of them. Dana says, today is a work day, so I'm going to Alex. Well, have a good night, Dana. Here is almost 7 a.m. right now, so it's not gonna go too long anymore. I'm just gonna answer a few more questions. Freddy Fox says, I'm sorry, but even as a Swede, I'm too tired of Mans in Eurovision. The only way I want to see him in Eurovision again is competing for Sweden. Well, they always have their favorites, and then you keep hearing of them constantly. I wonder if Duncan is gonna become one of them. I don't know why. I feel like his personality doesn't meet the criteria. The criteria for that is something they need for the guys to be like very like openly fun. So it has to be something like Alexander Rybak or Mans. As where Duncan, I feel like he's more like the serious type. He's like very chill and very cool, which probably doesn't give the best ratings. I don't know. I don't know how they pick them, but I did notice the pattern. Like every few years, those favorites change into someone else. People are saying Italy is going to win. People are saying Finland rock. Any chance to see American reacts to Eurovision 2018 and 19? They're so funny. Yes, you will. They actually did 2019, but I unlisted that video because it was their first one. And they were saying a lot of things that people took as offensive, even though they were not trying to be offensive. But obviously they had no idea what Eurovision was. So for them, that was not one of their best videos. So I decided to take that one off. And as we move through, when we go back to 2019, I'm going to ask them to make a comparison of what they said the first time and what they're saying the second time. People do need context. It's a lot of people call them all sorts of stuff because they're saying things, but you're not expecting them to know like where countries really are, like some different countries or capitals or the languages or stuff like that. I'm never expecting them to know that. What do I think about Israel's song? I don't really like the song. I really like the staging and I like the vocals, but the song on its own, it's very average. It's not bad. It's just average. Pickle says Blind Channel calls their type of rock for violent pop. Okay. Bogdan says, now that Roxanne is out, it's time for me to change sides. Let's go Italy. I feel like Italy has a very great chance of winning, a lot more than people are saying. I feel like they will get very good results with the juries. I still think Italy could do that. But if I see Sweden again in top 5, it's like, at that point we can just quit. Everyone can just go home. Piotr says, I feel bad for Slovenia. Anna deserved the final. Anna deserved the final. The song did not. Like, the song for Anna was not the best. But she was one of the best vocalists tonight. Marcelo Poloni says, do you know what happened when Sweden did not qualify with Anna Bergenthal? I don't know what happened. Like, do you mean what happened afterwards or why they didn't qualify? And you see, that's something weird because I kind of liked that song, but she was like super shaky. Murat says, isn't Azerbaijan's song great? Matahari. I always said that I find it very interesting the way they decided to pretty much send the same song but make it different enough for it to be a different song. The best part of the song by far is the ending. Like, that blast of music in the end was absolutely great. I would really like them to move more, like to do something on stage. They're doing a lot of hand gesture, but like they're not really moving their legs. So I need more of that. I don't know, some confetti, some fireworks, something. Philip says Florida is going to be there. I did see a post, so that's surprising. I absolutely thought that was just like a clickbait. I did not think he will actually go. Auntie says, I love Russia, but I would love to see Little Big perform. Maybe Little Big will come back next year. I do think that if Little Big came back this year, they would have been compared to Uno. And I don't think that right now they would have had a song as good as Uno. And this happens with a lot of returnees. Like, everyone just compares them with their songs from last year. And to reach that level of Uno that Little Big had, I think was kind of hard. So even if they take like a year break or so and then come back, I think it's better. Liviu Stanci, opinions on Roxanne not qualifying. I feel for her. Obviously, I feel sad that Romania is again not in the final. But I do think it's quite fair. Based on the live performance, I cannot say that I think it was unfairness happening. The unfairness happened with Croatia. Just to make it clear, I'm still not getting over the fact that Croatia didn't qualify. Maybe Croatia was too similar to El Diablo. Actually, what I was thinking was that Croatia's staging was very similar to Israel's staging. The songs... I don't think that Croatia's song was the same as El Diablo. It doesn't really have the same rhythm. El Diablo is a lot more... Oh. Croatia was a little bit like... Gabriel says Croatia had no friends in the semi. For sure. Georgia says pre-vamp version of Set Me Free is better than revamp, period. I'm not completely agreeing. There are some parts in the new version of Set Me Free that I totally do not like, and I prefer the original version. But then they also added something in the very, very end that I like more than how it was in the beginning. So I feel like they switched something that was fine with something bad, and something else that was fine with something good. And pretty much it stays on the same level for me. Lydia says 3 years in a row for Romania. Yeah, we are going on quite on a streak right now. Last time we've been in the final 2017. People won't even remember us. Aaron, please stop spamming. I can take care of that. So, Norma says Little Big Wound couldn't have made a song better than Uno. I agree, it's just what I said. I think that couldn't have been. The spam was removed. On the screen you will still see the spam, but I removed it from the thing. I don't like spams of any sort, by the way, guys. I don't care that what was it saying? I think it was saying Israel the whole time. It could be whatever. Like, spams in general, I do not like. Peña is leaving too. To be honest, I'm gonna leave too because it's almost 7 a.m. and again, it is Wednesday. So, guys, I am going to do the same thing on Thursday. If you want to join, I would really like you to be there. I think it was so much fun, so much more interesting than me just being alone in front of a computer listening to the songs. I am kind of using you too. So it's not just you doing the stream, it's like I'm using you with this to make me a little bit more happy watching it. So I'm gonna do this on Thursday. Then on Saturday, I will remind you that we do trivia night at 5 p.m. Central European time. And usually that takes around 2 hours, which means we will be done around 7. Then I have like 1 hour of break and then I come back on for the grand final. So for Saturday, I'm gonna be online for quite a long time. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Good morning, Asia. Good night, Europe. And good morning, Australia, actually. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for staying so long with me.